guys, it's me, Heather. I am so sorry for the long delay in videos once again, but you know, life happens, and like I always say, I'd rather bring you quality videos than quantity of videos and just getting on here rambling. So now I'm back to ramble with quality information. But this is my empties. We all know that I love empties. It's my favorite to do. It's my favorite to watch. This one is going to be a real big mishmash of beauty, home, pet. So there will be stuff from my husband. He is trained so perfectly that he throws everything in the empties now. So sometimes I'm like, we don't have to put that in there. Like, that's an empty creamer carton. We don't have to put that in there. But he's really good about doing that for me. So it is very random, and I'm just going to grab for it here. So, because trash pickup comes tonight. So. First and foremost, if you have dogs, and I got a lot of feedback when I started showing the dog stuff for people who love their doggies, and so wellness, and this is the Complete Health Small Breed Healthy Weight, because speaking of, because our oldest Dolly is a little round, and so we get her this, and we just do I think it's half a cup with her food that we cook for her, because they say the hard food's still good for their teeth, but they do love this. It's not the one we normally get. That was because of the hurricane. We couldn't get it from Chewy. She had ran out, and then we couldn't get her regular from Chewy, but they like that so much we just keep buying it. So another doggy thing, just because they just finished it, and this is by 𝐁𝐞𝐭'𝐬. It's a salmon on top flavor boosting meal topper. They love this. It was literally just like flakes of salmon, and it just went on top of their food. Sometimes, like when we do the bone broth, we would just sprinkle this in with bone broth, but they loved it. You know, salmon is great. Like, me and my husband don't eat meat, but the dogs do, and they love it. And like, they're probably going to seek it out now that they see me holding it. I had to set stuff out. This is from me and my husband. He makes a lot of soups for us, and this is the broth base and seasoning vegan chicken flavor. So it's just a bunch of seasoning, but it's like chicken seasoning, and basically we have salt, onion, soybean, carrot, garlic, turmeric, celery seed, parsley, and spice. So if you're curious what a vegan chicken flavoring is, that's all it is. But we make a lot of soups, so that works out perfect. And then bourbon maple from Bath & Body Works. Amazing. It just kept burning out, so we just had to let it go, even with some left in there. But it would just, as soon as you light it, it would go out in a couple minutes, so we didn't want to fool with that. Another candle, coffee and whiskey. Do not recommend. It did not like put off any scent. You'd have to be standing right next to it, and you'd still be like, I really don't smell it. So we let it burn. Of course, we're not going to waste $15, whatever it was. But we won't buy that one again. That was White Barn. So White Barn from Bath & Body Works. So I finished up my Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Resist Retinol Eye Mask. I really love these. They are so expensive. I didn't buy any more in the sale. I figured I would just wait because I am trying other eye stuff, but I do like these. So if you really have eye like wrinkles and stuff, and you're really concerned about it, they are expensive, but they do work. Every time I use them, I'm like, ooh, look at me. I finished another of the Love Wellness Good Girl Probiotics. You can get these at Ulta. They work really well. Like I've said before, when I stop using a probiotic, I immediately can tell. Like, there's just a huge change. And these work really good. They're kind of expensive. I think they're $24. But Ulta always does buy one, get one 40. Buy one, get one half. They'll do a 40% off sale. I think this was... I got a bunch of these when they're 40% off. I got like 3 of this one, 3 of another one. I got a bunch of them when they're 40% off. So you'll keep seeing that come through. Looks like my husband finished another Curve Crush. I told you, when these went on clearance, I just bought him. They were like 90 cents or something. But yeah, he finished that up. He likes it. He has a bunch. He might not rebuy that one, but he likes it. So I'm the one that buys all this stuff for him. Let me tell you. The Amazon Tylenol PM, their version of acetaminophen. I bought these during quarantine, and I just finished them. So it tells you how many Tylenol PMs I ever take. I don't like to, if I can't sleep, I don't take these. These are like when I was sick, and I couldn't sleep, and I just felt awful when I was taking them. So maybe actually before quarantine. So 2020, 2019, I bought a thing of 100 Tylenol PMs and just finished. And that's me and my husband. He rarely, he might take one a year, so it's mostly me. But I finished this dusting powder. It's talc free. I had another one of these in my video, my Empties video, obviously. But I like this. I use this for my dry shampoo because if you watch the news, you saw they were all recalled for cancer-causing ingredients and stuff. So I've been trying to not use them as much, even though I've got enough aquanet fumes in my body to put down an elephant. But I do use this in my hair for dry shampoo. Also, because it's so hot and humid, I did use it on my body. I like that it's talc-free. Enjoying that one. Another one that I finished, I love the name of this. Buckle up. Lady Anti-Monkey Butt. If you live anywhere that is hot and humid, we used to call it swamp ass, but they call it monkey butt. So yeah, basically you just put it on you when it's hot and sweaty. If you're going to the theme park, you're going to not somewhere where you're gonna get wet. You don't want this powder getting wet on you. But friction, you got thighs. Yes. That will be your best friend. And that's also from Amazon, like $8. I know a bunch of these brands make them and sell them at Sephora and Ulta, and they're like $30 for powder. The Burt's Bees is $4.99 on Amazon, and that one is like $7, $8. Don't waste your money on the other ones. This Irish Spring, he finished another one. He loves this. I think, like I told you before, I think he bought like a 6-pack or something. I'm being watched by the Chihuahuas because I have another one of their Daily Dish Pumpkin Bone Broth. And so we will heat this up and pour. We have the powder as well, but this is the one they see it. We'll heat this up, put that salmon on top, pour it over their kibble and their homemade food that my husband makes, because I do not trust myself to make meat. I haven't had meat since I was like 11, 12, so. And I've never cooked it. Maybe fried bologna when I was like 8, but that's neither here nor there. But so anyways, he cooks their meals for them, and then we'll add this to it. And you can't have it because it's empty. All right. We see this in every Empties. So, Schmidt's, sponsor your girl. My husband finished 2 more of the Schmidt's natural deodorant, charcoal and magnesium, and sandalwood and citrus. It's the only one that doesn't break him out. And again, we live in Florida, and it works for him, and he likes it. So, I've never tried it. Well, maybe I did. I can't remember. I finally finished up the big Shiseido cotton. I love this. I have the Chanel up here that I need to go through, and then I have 2 more of these down here. I love facial cotton. Don't tell me not to use facial cotton. I'm gonna do it. So if you tell me, for every person who tells me not to do it, I'm buying another pack. That's how petty I am. Don't tell me not to do it. So when I was doing my declutter, I found this. It used to be pink, so I never used it. It's the Photo Focus Rose Toner from Wet n Wild. It's sealed, never opened, but it used to be pink, like rose colored. So we're going to toss that because obviously past its prime. The Tatcha, ooh, is there a, no, I didn't think I could get any out. The Tatcha Dewy Mist, Luminous A Dewy Skin Mist. I love it. Super expensive. This was a travel size. Look, can't even get that to squirt out. That's a shame. That's probably $8 right there at the bottom. I did like it. I don't know that I'll repurchase it. I do have, where's my, I do have some travel sizes right there. Several little misters, so we're good on that. This is all dried out. Urban Decay Soul Love. Won't even squirt out. It's just dried in there. My husband finished a King Gillette transparent shave gel. I had picked this up for him because it was on sale. You know, sometimes when you're out and about and you just see something on clearance, you buy it, and then he eventually gets around to it. So he liked it a lot. He will repurchase that, I'm sure. Back to the pets. Like, I'm just digging from a bin, so I don't know. This is the Pet NC Dog Aspirin, 120 milligrams. So Dolly had, in previous years, had back problems, and they at one point told us she'd like need doggy wheelchair, like she need wheels for her back legs. Her spine was going out. She wouldn't have feeling in her legs. She wouldn't be able to walk. And so when we took her to a different doctor, like a specialist, they were like, "What have you been giving her?" And we said, "Dog aspirin." And they were like, "Well, because of the anti-inflammatories in it, we don't see anything wrong with her. So we don't continuously give this to her, but she gets 2 walks. She's 17. She gets 2 walks a day, 30, 45 minutes each time, plus her little jaunts out every couple hours. So sometimes she has a little trouble getting up out of her dog bed. So we give her these. Long story short, I'm just telling you, if you haven't seen your dog, this doggy aspirin is at PetSmart. And one of these conks her out and she's ready to go and on her walks. So I finished a long time ago. Yeah, you can tell. It's just got a little residue hanging in on there. One of my favorites. I have the other one. I think somebody said they changed the formula. They've added hyaluronic acid to it. So I'm excited to try that when I'm ready for it. I don't need it right now. This is like the e.l.f. brow stuff, but it has such a weird smell now, and it's like drying out. Like, you're supposed to wet it. It's like soap, but it has a weird smell it didn't have before. So we're tossing that. And also the e.l.f. putty primer for the eye. Can you see? Yeah, it's kind of dried up around the edges there. This is from my husband. He said to be sure to let y'all know that this was good. This is the General's hot sauce. Danger is close. This is his hot sauce. It's like a grenade. He loved it. He put it in his chili. He put it on his baked potatoes. He put it on everything this man ate. And every time he would start sweating, he'd be like, oh, this is so hot, I'm miserable. And then he'd add more of it. So not me, not your girl, because I don't like to be uncomfortable. And he loves it. So I did not eat it, but he loved it. So if you know somebody who loves it, I don't know where he got it, but it's the General's. And then we finished a Mrs. Dash onion and herb. You know, I'm a little chef and just sprinkle a Mrs. Dash in there. God, I'm so white. Little onion. He finished a travel size Old Spice Swagger body wash. When I was decluttering, I found a whole bunch of little, like, these were like 6 cents at Walgreens at one point. There was some like makeup wipes. We donated a lot of it, but some of these were still going through because they were like 6 cents and they had buckets of them. So I just grabbed a whole bunch for him. And me, of course. Hence, a little scope. 6 cents. I mean, I don't know how much they are now, but they are not 6 cents. This was the beginning of 2021 that I bought these. So we're finishing them up now. Yeah, a little scope. So pumpkin, pecan waffles. Oh, it smells so good. This was really good. Of course, it was great. I don't know, that White Barn, awful. That one, great. But we ordered them online, so we didn't have to go in store and deal with the crazies. But try it out. I'm so sad to see it go. It has met its 3 months, and it's getting real thick. So, gotta say bye to the beautiful Monsieur Big from Lancome. And the Doll10 Doll Skin Concealer. This was in the shade Light. I really like this. I actually forgot about it, and it is definitely past its prime. It has like a Play-Doh-y, like, waxy. It's past its. If you have any questions, as always, leave those down in the comment. If you're not, please be sure you're subscribed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.